Hey guys, it's Charlie, and today I'm going to be doing 외국인 Tips episode 4. Thank you for joining me. I have 3 other videos in this series so far. Be sure to check it out in the link in the description box. This video is about being vegan in Korea. So let's get into the tips. Tip number 1 is to learn the name of Korean foods. This is one of the basic things you can do to be able to order in Korean. A lot of times you're not going to be able to know every single thing to say in Korean, but if you know a few basic dishes and you cannot read exactly the menu, you can always say some of your favorite dishes and see if they can make it for you. These are some of the basic things you can do, because you can just shout out kimbap, bibimbap, some of the names of some foods that you like, and if they have it, they will make it for you. It doesn't have to be vegan, it just needs to be Korean and capable of being turned into a vegan dish. Once you learn the name of all the different dishes you can eat, you'll be able to order a lot easier and faster just because you know the name of the dish. Tip number 2 is just because it says vegetable doesn't mean that it is a vegetable only dish or that there is no meat in it. A lot of things in Korea say vegetable this, vegetable that. For example, vegetable kimbap. Vegetable kimbap in Korea is not a vegetable only dish. It has vegetables in it, but it also usually comes with ham, cheese, fish, odeng, fish, you know, odeng. I can't think of the English word. Fish cake. Yes. So just because it says vegetable pizza doesn't mean that there is no meat on it. So be sure to do number 3. Learn how to say all of the things you don't eat in Korean. I don't eat dang dang dang. That's how you say blah 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 in Korean. For example, meat, seafood, milk, eggs, fish cake. Learn all of those words, because then you will also learn how to say I don't eat. And when you say I don't eat, you can also combine it with all the things you don't eat. For example, meat is kogi, seafood is haemul, milk is uyu, eggs is keran, and fish cake is odeng. Once you learn how to say all of these things, you can also learn I don't eat, 안 먹어요. So what you do is you add what you don't eat to the beginning. It's not like English when you say I don't eat dang dang dang. First you put dang 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 at the beginning. So for example, I don't eat meat, 고기 안 먹어요. I don't drink milk, 우유 안 먹어요, or 우유 안 마셔요. You can add whatever you want to the beginning of that so that you can let people know that you don't eat these things. Tip number 4, when you order without meat, cheese, eggs, or any dairy, you're going to get a little bit of a hesitation from the server and from the chefs. Sometimes the chef will come out, or the server will have to run to the back and come back and figure everything out, because in Korea, things are not have it your way. Usually when you order, you just order the way it is and you don't tailor it to your needs. Koreans eat things the way it is on the menu. But as foreigners, we like to come to Korea and have it our way, but it's not done that way in Korea. So what I recommend you doing is just letting them know that you're a vegetarian and that you don't eat these things and you would really like it to be made your way, but that you will eat it the way that it comes out. It's okay. Sometimes they're afraid it's not going to taste good. Sometimes they're afraid the food is going to get burnt without the top layering. For example, I try to order pizza without cheese, and I know that sounds ridiculous, but I do it. And it's a big ordeal, because they think that the bread is going to get burnt or it's not going to cook the right way, and they've never made things like this before without these things, so they think it's not going to taste good. But learn to say and to explain that it's okay, I will eat it the way it comes out, just please do it this way because I don't eat these things. Be persistent and they will do it, and if they don't, you can always go to another restaurant. Okay, tip number 5 is learn how to say I'm a vegetarian. How to say I'm a vegetarian is 저는 채식주의자예요. 저는 채식주의자예요. The first time I learned this from Hyunwoo. He made a video a long time ago, right before I came to Korea, and it came in handy, and I still say it to this day. That's how I first learned how to say this. So be sure to check out Talk to Me in Korean and Hyunwoo's videos. He doesn't make just vegan videos or anything like that. He teaches Korean with Talk to Me in Korean, so I'll link that in the description box because I know a lot of you want to learn Korean. Another thing is, I know 채식주의자 is not vegan, it's vegetarian, but Koreans don't use vegan unless you are a younger generation and you know a lot about veganism. Vegan is usually used for those type of people, but older people, they know the word 채식주의자, and that's a lot more useful to use in Korean at the moment. Tip number 6, learn to cook at home. Learn how to cook and you can become very successful here in Korea. You can stay for a very long time because a lot of hard times comes in the restaurant when you're trying to order. It can be very difficult and frustrating, but when you cook at home and you make food from home, or you eat a lot of raw foods at home, it'll be a lot easier for you because you will have less of a hassle. It's really great to go out and eat and try new Korean foods and eat out sometimes. You don't want to be eating out every single day. You want to learn how to cook new meals. So learn how to cook Korean dishes, learn how to cook dishes from your home, and learn how to make them vegan. Okay, you guys, this leads me to the last tip, which is, when all else fails, order kimbap or bibimbap. This goes back to tip number 1, which is to learn the name of Korean dishes. Bibimbap. Bibimbap is the one main go-to food, Korean food for foreigner vegans. Anytime I'm out and I'm not sure if I can figure out how to make a dish vegan, or if I really want to, you know, go through the hassle of trying to talk to the chef or the server and convince them to make my food without meat, eggs, or cheese, what I do is I go to a place that orders bibimbap. Usually those are kimbap cheonguks, and you can find them all over Korea. Bibimbap is a very common Korean dish, and it is a rice dish made with lots of vegetables. You can order regular bibimbap, which is in a cold, regular steel bowl, or you can order the stone bowl, which is my favorite, bibimbap, which comes hot and sizzling at your table. That one is called dolsot bibimbap. Another vegan dish that is not, neither of these are vegan, but you can make them vegan, which is kimbap with vegetables, and usually comes with meat and stuff, but I recommend you saying 저는 채식주의자, 고기 베고, 햄 베고, cheese 베고, 계란 베고, 오뎅 베고. Say all of these things and you can actually usually watch them make this dish. Kimbap is a great dish because usually at kimbap cheongguk you can stand there and watch them make it and say, oh, 안녕, 안녕. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my 외국인 tips episode 4. Be sure to check my previous videos. They're not in the best quality because since then I got a new camera and there's some static in the video, so excuse that. But be sure to stay tuned for my next episodes and comment in the comment section on what you would like to see next. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye! 뭐 하는 거야? 비디오 만들어요. Hi. Okay, let me do that over. Learn tip number 1 is to, someone just opened their window. Korean foods. This is a basic idea. There's a car going by. Okay, let me do that over. Meat, dairy, or eggs. Sometimes. Okay, a car just passed. Tip number 4. When you, another car is coming and it's loud. Tip number 4.